Ripple just made their boldest move yet. And if it works, XRP literally becomes unstoppable. Now, behind closed doors, Ripple, they're playing a game that I don't think the rest of crypto even realize exists. And this ain't about hype charts, headlines. It's about quietly seizing power through infrastructure, regulations, and really access that no one else has. They're not chasing a simple bull run here. They're engineering the foundation beneath it. Now, if you know what you're looking for, you're going to see what's going on here. Wait till we work through these slides, and then it's going to become clear this is something else that's going on here. Wait till you see this. This is big. Now, if Ripple gets a Fed master account, XRP literally becomes unstoppable. Ripple applying for direct access to the Federal Reserve master account system. And if approved, this links XRP Ledger to the Fed's balance sheet, an unprecedented level of legitimacy and utility from any digital asset there is. Direct connecting to U.S. central banking, XRP Ledger becomes the fastest and most trusted dollar settlement rail. You're going to see how this all links together here shortly. RLUSD, it becomes the most secure stablecoin on the market. It is near trustless. Not quite what cryptocurrency gives you, but darn close as you can get with any fiat currency. And XRP itself, well, it becomes a liquidity bridge for a global system. Bitcoin can't do it. Ethereum, it won't be doing this. Only XRP is positioned well to pull this off. Now, stick with this. This is big. Ripple's blueprint for winning this cycle. Forget hype. Ripple, they're building something here, something real here. The federal pipeline, a direct pipeline accessing the Federal Reserve System, institutional infrastructure built for speed, compliance at enterprise scale, and a developer ecosystem that's wildly expanding, both in-house and external third-party developers. You're going to see during this bull run, this is going to go to the next level. You're going to see developers flocking to this chain. And it's going to make a world of difference. The market, it's just now waking up. Developers are getting in the game, and as gas fees crush DeFi and regulatory fog clouds, all sorts of stuff, XRP offers speed, clarity, and scalability right at the right time as we're hitting this crescendo of this bull run. And it's going to make a big difference here. Now, this next part, this changes how I see this bull run. And no one's quite connecting the dots like this yet. Unlocking Ripple's hidden bull run catalyst. This is a big, big deal. This is what it's about. The great digital currency split. Ripple's position of power. The U.S. strategy is different than the rest of the world. Lean into stablecoins is the primary digital currency solution. It makes a lot of sense for the U.S. because you're going to take the dollar. It's going to be ripping through, trustless rails that you can zip into any territory. Doesn't matter if they like it or not. People can access and use the dollar. It's just going to be flood dollars throughout the globe. It's huge. But then you have the global trend. Roll out central bank digital currency, CBDCs. That's going to be most nations' economies. You're going to see a lot of that. Wouldn't want to live in that economy, but that's the way most of this is going. And so really this U.S. stablecoin strategy, it's a Trojan horse. The U.S., we're not building CBDCs. It's letting stablecoins do the job. Now, this is great because it's scalable, it's trustless, it's leveraging rails that are already there, whether you're using the XRP Ledger, Ethereum blockchain, all of these different blockchains. And if someone has an internet connection, they can access and use dollars. We want to flood the market with even more dollars. Market-driven innovation, allowing the private sector competition to drive development. So you're also going to see things scale much quicker here for that reason, because it's not about governments. Governments move slow. Private sector, Ripple, Circle, PayPal, you name it. Full speed ahead. They're going to scale the sucker so quick, it's not funny. In global USD influence, I've talked about this. This spreads USD influence globally. No military, no political requirements. It's just gonna go. RLUSD is Ripple's Trojan horse. Fed compliant, fast, and integrated into real financial rails. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So when we look at this, unfortunately, CBDCs are inevitable. It's going to happen. It is happening now as we speak. Ripple's already there, right? We see all the countries that are publicly working on these types of systems. Ripple has been the one to go to. They have the systems for CBDCs. They've been quietly laying the pipelines for years. They built a full CBDC issuance platform, working with MasterCard, Digital Euro Association, central banks, and it's focused on interoperability and liquidity. No other crypto firm has this level of access and infrastructure. Who else is going to do this? Who do you know that is ready to rock and roll today with CBDCs? So when we look at this, just hang in there for a minute, because what I'm about to show you is going to explain everything, especially why this one move would let XRPL leapfrog literally almost any other cryptocurrency overnight. And it's because of this dual setup, stablecoins, CBDCs. This is the important part to recognize. The bridge between the two worlds, Ripple's game plan here, stablecoins and CBDCs, neither can live totally in silos. They need a bridge connecting different financial systems. They need real-time liquidity, ensuring smooth transfer and seamless interoperability. This is interesting. What Ripple is building with the XRP ledger as a protocol and RLUSD as a settlement tool. This infrastructure will help CBDC to CBDC transfers. These countries, they'll have to settle between each other, and they will have to interoperate with their CBDCs. Who else is going to make this happen? USD stablecoin moving globally at near instant times, almost no cost. Who's ready to deliver that? And real-time FX between nations. The global financial overhaul isn't coming. It's underway right now, and Ripple is ready. They are ready to serve this, and they have the CBDC platform. They have the rails for stablecoins to run over. They have the bridging technology with XRP. We're talking about nation states going online, and yeah, they might want to keep their populace under a CBDC, but they have to be interoperable. And who can bring that all together? Who can make this system live now? See, that's the key here. This dual system we see happening here. XRP leads the crypto rally right now, as we see, as Fed pivot talk starts to build. You've seen today was pretty good. This is the great thing about bull runs. The pain, it doesn't last that long. XRP was down under $3 and bam, up over $3 once again. So quick. It's not like the bear market where you're down for 6 months, a year. No, like a couple days, bam, we're right back after it. Bitcoin looking pretty good, holding about 114K. But XRP really led the charge today, up 8% at one point in time today, outpacing Ethereum and the rest of the altcoin pack. And why does this matter? Rate cut expectations boost risk appetite. XRP, with its high beta and ETF buzz, is positioned for huge inflows. And why? Because the money sees this. They know what's happening. They know what's about to happen. And when you see this market going, XRP continues to outperform. I thought at first that we were just doing a little bit of a catch-up, but I don't think that any longer. I actually think that they know what's happening. This is going live, and they understand that. And XRP is just going to have a monster rally. If macro tailwinds continue, this may be the start of one powerful XRP run, one for the ages, man. It's going to be absolutely huge. Now, we've been hearing talk about rust on the XRPL. Dev saying, look, it's just plumbing. Relax. David Schwartz hinted at a potential rebuild of the XRPL and Rust. Panic hit the community. A Ripple dev, Mayuka, kind of stepped in to clarify here. Your XRP is not changing. The token, its functions remain the same. Protocol remains the same. Core functionality, consensus mechanism, they remain intact. A Rust implementation could just improve performance. That's it. It's just a performance upgrade. And they'll probably do this again in modular fashion. So it won't be like an ETH 2.0 thing from the ground up build and then try to flip it over. They're just parts and pieces. Upgrades as we go, making this thing perform better. This is just back-end optimization. That's all that's going on. Mayuka tomorrow is going to be doing a Spaces on programmability. I can't wait to hear what they have in store. It's so important. In their approach here, have the light programmability in the layer 1, have the complex stuff on the layer 2. And why not? Because everyone else has layer 2s anyhow. So it's not like you're avoiding that by putting all the smart contracts on the main chain. It makes sense what they're doing here. This is huge. And that's all we're doing. We're just optimizing the system, and that will be a continuous process. It's software. It's never complete. It's going to continue to happen. Now, we see this deadline here, August 15th. Could it be a turning point for us here? Ripple, they've already paid their $125 million penalty. It's dropped its appeal. SEC, they haven't moved yet. The clock's ticking. Come on, we need to get going. We got ETFs to approve. We just need to put this behind us. August 15th is a key procedural deadline, legal analysts say. The SEC, they need to vote internally to drop the case. We'll know that has happened when we see the paperwork filed. We won't know before then. But on the 15th, they have to respond to the appeals court, update them. Like, why even bother doing that? That could be before that date, the 15th, we may see this thing dropped. It should have already, the vote should have taken place. Let's hope that gets filed here soon because we got a bull run to get after, and it will just, you know, keep this momentum going. We want to see it. We know XRP is not a security. We know things are settled, but just make it official. Drop the appeal, get after it, and let's move on here. Now, if you know someone who is really into XRP, an XRP enthusiast, it's not about getting this video to the most people, blasting it all over social media. Send it to someone direct and personal. A text, a DM, something like that. Say, hey, check this video out. You might like it. It's all about building the right audience, not the biggest audience on this channel. I appreciate that. Ripple filed a report today, 2024 Impact Report, Blockchain for Good. They've donated $21 million in 2024, 75% global AIDS cost reduction through RLUSD. So they've really been able to do a lot of good there. 30 million to climate investment, 95% carbon removal goals already secured. They've done 250 plus research papers. You know, they're doing a lot of good work here in the world beyond just building the next technology. Let me know what you think down below. As always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.